So, in front of you guys, about where Shalta was, you see rise up from the ground 5 images, and the image is different for each person. For Keen, what you see is 5 identical images of Lucian, I believe is how you pronounce it?
Leork?
Leork, I'm sorry. Of Leork, carrying a morning star.
Shit.
And looking at you menacingly. Finn, you see 5 copies of Brother Seafeed rising up from the ground. Cole, well, Cole, you know what you see.
Yes, I do.
You see the Squirrel King.
Wait. Did I just hear the word squirrel king?
So, it's going to be up to Cole. Piff can explain it if he chooses, because I'll let everyone explain, and Byrne can explain his too if he wants. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Pearson, you see the Razor.
Mm-hmm.
And, Grim, because your character is so new, and I did not have much to draw from for him, I'm going to let you kind of, if you want to, fill us in on this character. But this is someone, it's a high elf in full armor, probably from your past during the Elf Wars, and it is someone who maybe not terrorizes Drawlin, but strikes enough fear and respect into Drawlin that it's not someone he would want to face on the battlefield. He'd very much not want to. Like all the other people see the same thing. So the idea is that you are now facing something that, all of you are facing something that you fear, that you would not want to face again. And the mechanics for this are going to work as such. Fabrizio is not only pulling this image from your mind, but he is psychically attacking you to induce fear and terror at what you see. So, when you look at these creatures, or these beings, you feel even more fear than you would normally feel if you had seen them in real life, which is, for many of you, substantial as it is. You will have a -4 to attack them, except when, much like you saw in your vision, there is a way to fight it, and that is to use images that confuse Fabrizio. The stronger the image, the higher the bonus you get, so use them, you know what I mean? Basically, this is kind of a chance or an option to roleplay. Before you attack, if you don't want to take the -4 to hit, just kind of explain a thought, a memory, a moment in your character's life, either with this person you're fighting, or it doesn't matter. It just has to be something that invokes the opposite emotion of what Fabrizio is invoking in you. Does everyone understand?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Yep.
Then,
Am I still confused or whatever?
No. The effect ended. For the sake of argument, we will just leave initiative as it is. They will just move on Shalta's turn. This did count as a really short, quick rest, meaning that if you guys need to, you can use a recovery or 2, depending on, your choice.
Can we re-roll magic items?
No.
Okay.
Not that quick of a rest, or that long of a rest. And the escalation die went back to 0 because basically this is going to be counted as a different fight, but also momentum has just incredibly shifted against you, and you're going to have to fight for it back. So it is Pearson's turn. And I do want to stress, you are not limited to attacking your token, because all of them are your token. I'm just using this for visual purposes.
Mhm.
So just so I'm 100% clear, I don't see the Squirrel King and Seafood or any other bullshit.
You see...
I just see my guy. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you see
I want
5 copies of the guy.
5 copies of a guy.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to just role play it then. If truly these are individuals that we don't want to fight, and most certainly Stockton the Razor is someone Pearson wouldn't, regardless of his assurances that it is all just an illusion, and I understand what is required of me as a player. I do want to spend my first turn in kind of stunned disbelief, while Pearson merely says, "This is impossible. I killed you." And then that'll be my turn.
All 5 of them will seem to answer in unison, and you hear the rest of you hear this, but it's a little odd because, like, for example, Finn sees 5 Brother Seafeeds say this, but all 5 of them answer you and say, "Apparently you didn't kill me well enough." And
Okay, Doc.
Keen, it's your turn.
Thank God that was said. Okay. Because that drastically changes what I was going to do.
Yay.
I am going to stare wide-eyed back up a bit and try and shakily loose an arrow at this one.
Okay.
These are not demons, correct?
No.
Okay.
That is
26 versus AC?
22 versus AC. But that's still
Right,
hit.
22. 35 damage.
Alrighty. Versus your guy, right? Or
Yeah.
your token. So, alright.
Yeah, my token.
So that is 35 damage. So... Okay. He is... No, he's not. He's not staggered yet.
All right. No, you can't be here. No, and that's how I'll end my turn.
Okay. With that, the one you shot, his only response is to raise a morning star dripped in blood and move forward towards you. This one is actually going to move towards Finn. And as he does so, he speaks to Finn and says, "Come, child, the mother awaits you." And this one is going to start bounding towards Cole. And all it's going to say is, sorry,
Jeez.
is
How the fuck are you afraid of this thing?
I should point out, actually, and Cole, you would know this. It is the size of, not you, but probably the size of Finn or Keen. Around there. Well, that's
This is
quite a
the
big
king.
difference, but... and, let's see here. The Razor actually crosses over this way and starts heading towards Pearson with a grin. And this guy actually is going to attack Finn as well. Because Drolin is so far back. Alright, so the only ones that are actually going to get to you... Hang on, give me a second. Yeah, because they couldn't get there. So this one actually is going to get to about here. Because he has to get out. He's not trying to cross into Pearson's thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, he's not going to be able to step around, like I said. He's going to get to about there. The Squirrel King actually can get to Cole, though. He's a flippin' squirrel. So, Brother Seafeed is going to attack Finn. He's just going to pull out a sword and strike at Finn. 21 versus AC?
Yeah.
That is going to be 18 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
The elf is going to reach for Finn, and the palm of its hand is going to ignite with flame, and he's going to try and touch you with it, and this is going to be versus your physical defense. 20 versus physical defense.
Yes'm.
Okay, that is going to be 10 fire damage plus 5 ongoing fire damage.
Okay.
Cole! Squirrel King is trying to chomp on you with his chompers. That's a 15 versus AC. That is a miss. Pretty confident in that. Alright, that is going to be their turns. So it is now Finn's turn.
Finn is, she kind of basically snapped back from the whole confused state, and suddenly standing before her is a bunch of seafoods. So she's kind of like trying to regain her thoughts as to where she is, But she at least knows that seafood is bad. So until she can kind of get her mindset straight, she's just going to straight up attack with a D6. What is, out of curiosity, what does Baby Junior see?
You don't know, but she does not like it.
Okay. Or do I know?
I don't know. No one knows what Baby Junior sees, but I will tell you she doesn't. Maybe it's cats, but whatever the case is, she does not like it. All right, that is a miss.
Yep. Baby Junior will hunch back a little bit in fear.
All right.
That's our turn.
Cole, it is your turn.
Alright. Two things cross Cold's mind. One, Squirrel King don't talk no human language.
Only speak squirrel. Oh god, I bit my lip.
I didn't think about that. It's all right. It's already happened. The hand has left the chess piece.
He's in, and two, if a Squirrel King actually attacked him, I think he would know it. This is nothing. He missed? Are you kidding me? So what he's going to do is roll to try to disengage, which he failed at, and going to very much kind of go like an alright if you really want to play this way, fake Squirrel King. He will play ball. With his minor action, and I guess movement, I suppose, if you really want to do that. But with whatever action is in his major, he will roar up and have will try to spry the image of the actual defeat, the real defeat of Shalta in his particular mind, also having some sort of poetic justice to what's been going on as a positive of defeating something that was supposed to be one of the majors in this army, that this is basically nothing. A joyful thought, basically.
Okay. I am going to give that a +2 advantage, because joy is an emotion that Fabrizio understands, be it different methods, but joy is still something he fully comprehends. However, the strength of the emotion is going to bolster your courage a bit. So you're only going to -2 to this attack.
Okay.
That is a miss. So that is, you did point at him, right?
No, I don't have that ability.
Oh, right.
It's
okay.
5 miss damage,
Got
and
it.
another attack will be flung towards him.
That is a hit, actually. So 5, so plus 28. That's going to be 33?
Mhm.
All right, then. All right. There you go. Anything else?
No. Just a rallying roar. That's about it.
Got it. All right, Drawlin, it is your turn.
Move action to clank over here off to the side, since I sent the throne kind of tumbling, and look over at the clearly not Fabrizio as I pass through him, and say, "You must be pretty desperate. I mean, you know how many high elves I have killed over the course of my life? I personally won that damn war there in the Odyssey Forest. 5 of them isn't gonna do it. I have the fire axe. Now, I mean, I guess you could have sent my king after me, but I did already kill my king. I was pretty convinced of that. Maybe if you made them all dwarves and had me slay my entire oh no, right. They're in the mines." And I end my turn.
All right. Fabrizio actually looks like Drawlin's getting to him. He looks like an angry child. Escalation die is up to 1.
Grim, I love what you're doing on your turns. They're
All
so
right.
great.
Pearson, it's your turn.
So still looking at give me a moment as I look at my Stockton the Razor. Because the last thing he said to me was, "I guess you didn't kill me well enough."
Mhm.
And Pearson will be, he'll just say, "Well, no, you found me and you tripped on the carpet, and I lunged forward and grabbed you by your scruff and dashed your head against your own fireplace. Blood, blood, there was so much blood. Blood. Blood on the end of a blade. Blood on the end of a blade on a sword attached to an elven woman. And with that, Pearson will start thinking of that image in his mind.
Oh, that image.
Yes!
Okay. With that, you hear from behind you, as if I would be so caught off guard. That bitch can't hurt me right now.
Okay, well, that was my turn.
All right, Keaton.
All right. I'm going to back up a little bit. Go. No. No, no. No, no, no. This is all wrong. This is all completely wrong. And he will think of when he and Olivia took down Fang. Compared to that fight, 5 of these fuckers is nothing. Make sense?
What's the emotion you're feeling?
The emotion is confidence.
Okay. That's not actually going to help you. Fabrizio completely understands
fine.
confidence. But yes, I
That's
understand. So it's just going to be a -4 to attack.
Yeah. I will shoot him again.
Mm-hmm.
+1.
That's a hit.
Ooh, yeah.
Even with
and
the
that
minus.
is 28 damage.
Yes, it is. He is staggered.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. It is their turns now. This one is going to go for you. Get right up in your face. That one's that. And, rather... Alright, yeah. Well, it seems kind of, foolishly. This one's going to run past Finn, invoking an attack of opportunity, and double move to Drawlin right there. He's going to kind of curve around like this, but he still suffers an attack from Finn.
Wait, I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do!
Yeah.
Oh boy, I was paying attention. Okay.
Hit the sea feed that's
what?
running away.
So minus
Yeah.
4, so that would be 10, 6. Blech.
That's still a hit.
Woo!
34 points of damage. All right. Okay. So the one in front of you, the brother Seafeed in front of you, is going to hack at you with the sword again.
All right.
That is an 18 versus AC.
I think that hits. Yes, it does.
Okay, that is 18 points of damage
All right.
as he laughs creepily. The razor, Pearson, doesn't actually respond to you other than to unsheath 2 daggers with jagged edges and fly into an attack at you.
Okay.
So he attacks once. That's 26 versus AC. That is a natural even roll. So he attacks again, which is a 19 versus AC.
That one is a... Wait, I've just been fucking talking. That one's a hit, too.
Okay, both of them are hits. So total, you are going to take 28 damage.
Okay.
All right. And the Squirrel King is going to attack Cole again. 22 versus AC.
I believe that hits.
All right, 33 points of damage.
That's a squawking, I remember.
All right. The one in front of you, Keen, is with an evil, evil grin, is raising the Morning Star to bash you in the face.
Okay.
All right. 21 versus AC.
That misses.
Ooh, nice. All right. And that is their turn because the other one double moved. So it is now Finn's turn.
All right. So, kind of like seeing, like, getting out of the haze. Her mind or her train of thought goes from, wait a second, we killed seafood. Well, sort of, and why is there so many of him? um, and then she was like, what was I thinking about before that? And then the goddess pops back in her head. She's like, oh, right. And then she gets images of people in Whitebridge, something that she's now fighting for. So I guess the overwhelming feeling with this attack is hope.
Okay. No attack penalty. As Fabrizio, for anyone who can see him, frowns.
And that's it even.
That's an even!
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's 10 points of misdamage.
Wait, the first attack it was a 2, so you have to re-roll that. So
Oh my god, you do! So, so that was your first, well...
Wait,
yeah, but still.
yeah,
If that
it
was
still
a
misses.
reroll, then
Yeah.
it becomes an odd, which
Yeah,
then
so then
doesn't
it's
mean that
still-
she gets a natural.
Oh.
Doesn't get another one.
yeah.
I'm just going to give you the
But
10
next time.
points of misdamage because you didn't say you were rerolling, so I think that's fair enough. All right, 10 points of misdamage.
All right.
Baby Junior's turn.
Baby Junior sees Finn regaining her composure and thinks about Baby and the original Baby, not Baby Junior, and how Baby
Oh.
would read stories to her
In Wolf.
in Wolf.
Stories.
Wolves can tell stories. They are smart creatures. So
Okay. Yeah, sure. No, I'm not here.
So
to-
the feeling that Baby Junior has with this attack is the nurturing of a mother's love, which I think that might not be the best feeling, but we'll go with it.
Actually, give Baby a +2.
A +2, holy shit!
+2 for very specific
So
reasons.
24.
That is a hit. So
Woo!
11 points of damage. All right. All right. As Fabrizio's eyes literally, or his brow literally scrunches up in confusion and annoyance. Cole, it is your turn.
Oh boy, let's try to get away from this thing. Nope. Alright.
Okay, wants hugs.
Alright. Feeling that there's still a grasp on his mind and things aren't particularly changing as much as he wants it to, I think he's going to go back into the purest joy that he can have. The times where he is in near-death experiences and enjoying every ounce of it. Like running through a hellish freaking hallway and leaping over freaking holes that would most likely kill or definitely damage most people.
Okay, and what's the emotion you feel with it?
It is the feeling of adrenaline to when close to near-death experiences.
Okay, what emotion would be attached to that?
Exhilaration.
Yeah, exhilaration. Like, Piff, that one's up to you because what you're saying is a feeling, but it's not exactly an emotion. But you can attach any emotion you feel would fit.
Huh. It's I'm not sure how else to explain it, and that's the best way I could, at least emotion-wise.
But that okay. I will say
thrill.
yeah. I'm gonna give you a -2 because if we go with thrill or exhilaration, it's not something. It's something he's very familiar with, but not quite the same way. He's just more sadistic thrills. So only a -2.
All right.
That is a miss.
5 miss damage.
All right.
Now on my turn.
Okay. All right, Drawlin, your turn.
Drolin looks like disparagingly and condescendingly at the high elf, and like looks back at Fabrizio and says, "No, you don't understand. High elves on this plane, they do magic. wizard shit. That's how my father died. So if you want to show like a dead picture of my father being scorched by a fireball, maybe have this one start throwing some magic. Maybe you could throw in my mother too. She's still alive, by the way. Very much love her. Maybe you could have something with her as well. I thought you were supposed to be able to read my thoughts. Well, let's see if your damn version of an elf can actually hit me. And then we'll go from there, huh? I end my turn.
Fabrizio says with a varying face, I don't like you. Alright. Escalation 2. Alright, Pearson, it is your turn, sir.
All right, so this image of Stockham the Razor has brought back feelings of his past, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, and the first time he ever had to fight and kill the Razor was because he wanted to get out of the Stonebridge Kings. That was the whole point. He was nervous, he was scared, he was anxious. However, why did he do that? It was because so he could be with Carla, be with the love of his life. That was the whole purpose of it. So that's what his thoughts are on now, is the love of his wife and the love of her to his children. And his love to his children too, of course. And every time Pearson has fought, there has been anger and hate and violence behind it. Even if he didn't particularly hate the person, striking someone is an extremely violent action. So, in the spirit of the love that he is thinking, Pearson will not strike the Razor in front of him.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a +4 to defense.
Okie dokie.
Yes, because what you are doing is certainly something that would work. If you're not striking, then it's going to give you a benefit in some other way. So
Yeah. Defense makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Keen, it is your turn.
All right. He'll kind of laugh. Pitiful. Utterly pitiful. That's really the best you can do. Seriously. And I will use my quick action to stow my bow and take out my greatsword. It's not so easy, attacking somebody that isn't drunk in an alleyway when they aren't suspecting it, is it? Now, I have something to fight for, and I'll make sure that I return to her. And his thoughts will shift to Olivia and the overwhelming devotion that he has for her.
Okay. No penalty to attack roll.
All right. I'll be using my greatsword. That is a crit for 52 damage.
All right. To this guy, you cut him down.
All right. Then I'll slowly stalk towards the other Leoric that is right next to Cole.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. It's their turns now. So, let's see here. Brother Seafeed is going to raise his sword and strike at Finn. That's a 23 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
18 points of damage.
Oh boy.
All right. The Razor is going to slash viciously at Pearson. So hang on 1 second. Okay. So he slashes once.
The power of love protects me, bitch.
It does, and he slashes again because that's a natural even. And
Power of love protects me double.
he. It's not even like the first one. You feel like it should have hit you, but for some reason, it was almost like he somehow didn't see you well enough. The strike should have hit, but it didn't. And the second one, you just dodged. Squirrel King is going for Cole. Chomp, chomp, chomp. 26 versus AC.
That
That is 33 points of damage.
I'll go ahead and take half of that for Cole. The spiritual essence of Dralin, so strong and mighty, will a spiritual, like spectral form of Dralin will appear in front of Cole, as per the Bastion power, and basically take half of that damage for him. 85 minus 16, 69. Got it.
All right. And the high elf in front of you
Okay.
is going to the same thing it did to Finn, which is it's going to reach forth its hand, it's going to light on fire, and it's going to try and touch you with it. This is versus your physical defense. Oh my god.
Dralin will take a free action to laugh. Maybe you did make them accurate. They can't hit me.
Dralin. I want to.
And he rolls a natural 1 as it shows that Dralin really is getting to Fabrizio.
I want a little Dralin stuffed doll, like a dwarf, and you just pull it, and he just like speaks these taunts. I would buy so many of those.
Okay.
Yes.
It is Finn's turn.
All right. I am going to use a recovery
Okay.
because I am not feeling so hot right now.
I understand.
All right. Okay. Cool. And then Baby Junior, her mind switches over from Mother to right before Guy rescued her. That feeling, that I guess it's another feeling of hope of Guy like going up to her and like kind of examining her with Taz in hand, and like kind of the urgency, but that she's gonna get out of there.
Okay, sure. No attack penalty to Baby Junior.
Yeah.
But that's a miss. All right. You have a movement action and a quick action if you choose to use them.
Oh. No, I guess not.
Okay. Then Cole, it is your turn, sir.
All right. It seems that things are still wavering, but not really doing much at all. He's getting mortally wounded, and he is actually going to become in a berserk rage. It's one of those things where nothing particularly matters to him at this point, and he's going to do an all-out assault. And that's if I get full penalties, then that's it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So do I?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. -4. That's a critical. So
Yeah.
-4.
68 damage.
Damned. Okay. Your rage just slaughtered the Squirrel King.
One of them, at least.
One of them, yes.
And sorry for interrupting. Really quickly, what do I see in front of me?
You see another version of the guy with the Morning Star.
Yeah, Leoric getting chopped down by Cole.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And a
I can
second
totally
spear
back that.
going at Mr. Squirrel King number 3 over there.
Okay. That is a miss. So 5 damage.
Ends my turn.
Alright. Dralin, it is your turn.
Standard action into a recovery. As Dralin continues and stops laughing, and then he wipes the tears from his eyes and says, "Oh, you do realize, little one, that haven't you been doing this for thousands of years? You controlled an entire city and blinded us, and these 5 things, my 4 companions, are killing them!" Oh, I tell you what. And Dralin actually, lifts a hand off his axe and points it at the high elf in front of them. "I've got it. How about you take revenge for all of the other high elves I've killed. And he turns his cheek. Here you go. And he slaps the gauntlet. Try to hit me as hard as you can, and then I'll think about believing you're real. And he'll end his turn.
All right. Escalation got up to 3, and it is your turn, Pearson.
Well, the razor cannot hurt Pearson because the razor. Pearson's starting to believe that maybe the Pearson isn't so real. Maybe the razor isn't so real, right? So he's gonna keep chasing that feeling of love he has for Carla and the love he has for his kids and her own maternal instincts, and that will flip his mind. Now we're starting to remember slightly what the goddess said, right?
Mhm.
And he's thinking about, mothers and love, mother, love. Ah, but what about Fabrizzo's mother? She didn't show him any love. And Pearson will have pity for that he will never feel that same feeling as he has had his life.
Oh, so pity.
Yeah. Pity
Okay.
for the lack of a mother's love.
Yeah. No attack penalty.
I'm not going to... Oh, sorry. One thing, I
so-
should make
so-
it clear. Same reason. Because violence, anger, striking out, that would just break his emotion, right?
Right.
So it would just be another defense bonus, perhaps. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. It'll be a +4 defense.
Sweet.
Okay. Keen, it's your turn.
All right. Seeing this Leoric fall, he's gonna just start chuckling to himself, start moving slowly towards Finn, and take out his longbow again,
Okay.
still thinking of Olivia.
All right. What are you thinking? Like, I mean, you don't have to don't have to go into dirty details or anything, but
No. Now that he's a dragon, how they can move on with the relationship.
so like hope.
Hope, yes.
Okay. Okay. No attack penalty.
Okay.
All right. That's a hit.
That is a crit. So
is a
that is 80
crit.
damage
to this guy.
to this guy.
To that guy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you.
Oh,
you
thank
see-
God.
Yay.
Seafeed gets
I think I
critted.
found my thought, guys. I think I found my thought.
Happy thoughts. It's like if
Happy
we're
thoughts.
Peter Pan.
All right. So there's only 2 standing still. The razor is going to snarl and attack at Pearson.
Oh, he can be
As a
see,
miss,
razor, and that's an
and
odd too.
That's an
He
odd
gets-
too. So he only so he just straight up misses. And the elf in front of Dwalin is going to when Dwalin pats his cheek, he is going to close his hands into fists and put them together, put his fists together and say something in Elvish, and then fire is going to lash out from him, from his entire body. So this is against your physical defense.
Okay, that does it.
All right, that is going to be 46 points of fire damage.
All right, let me go ahead and use that. Is that your best shot?
Nice.
And go ahead and take a recovery from that. 38. So let's see. 46 minus 38 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 46 minus 38 is 8. Yes. So Drolin will see the fire, and he'll recoil as if he's going to be like, oh, it's actually real, and then laugh and sneer and say, you actually took my suggestion! He's using magic! I love it!
Fabrizzo will cross his arms and frown deeply. Finn, it is your turn.
All right. I'm not muted. Okay, good.
No.
All right. Looking around, Finn will see Pearson kind of just standing there and kind of tilt her head. Yeah. Kind of a weird look for Pearson. But she will then get flashbacks, I guess, to her time with the Pearson family and just the, just the warm and inviting feeling of their home. And, that'll be her thought as she races over and plunges her sword, her dagger at him.
So it's a feeling of family, acceptance, love, friendship.
Yeah, I would say not like acceptance, like you belong there, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's wouldn't be. I don't think Fabrizio's ever felt accepted. So yeah.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah. No attack penalty.
Okay.
All right, that's a hit.
Woo! I'll just
All right.
do that again.
Just one more time.
Woo!
That last one's a miss, so I can add 5 to it at least. So that's going to be 37. So, give me a second. Okay, he is staggered.
Woo! Shit. Okay, Baby Junior. Baby Junior. What would Baby Junior think after being rescued by you? I think Baby Junior then will realize that she's kind of hungry, and then think back to when Jarek was juggling the candy, and the hope that he might drop the candy is going to be her.
I like it, Kriana.
Yeah. Okay, no attack
You're
penalty.
a
That
right
is
up to this.
motherfucker, Chris.
yeah.
God, pulling that one out of my ass, but it works.
All right, that is a hit. 17 points of damage. So, okay. Alrighty, Cole, it is your turn, sir.
No, he's in a blind berserk rage at this point. So that's if rage does any sort of blind rage does anything. Anyway, I'm just going to
Actually,
hit
I
this
would
thing.
I would say yes, because strong emotions at all, when felt strongly enough. I would say that last turn you were it was still building. Now you're in a full-fledged rage. I will give you a -2 only. So, because just the simple rage is making you a bit resistant to the fear.
It's against that one.
All right, that's a hit. 36
Right,
points of damage.
36 damage.
Blap. That's dead. You killed the Squirrel King again.
Going to see another Squirrel King throw
So
another
many.
spear.
That one's a miss.
Alright. 5
So
damage.
5 damage.
And that
alright.
would be it.
Okay. Dwalin, it is your turn.
Drollin's going to reach out, and although he knows Fabrizio's not there, he's gonna clench a plated gauntlet and pretend to pat the demon's head and say, "Now you are running out of time, Ancient One. So if you've got any lightning or any of the other city mind-altering tricks that you use to lure my entire people down into the mines, you might want to use it, or you better create some more illusions." And Drollin smiles. "I have hope for you now. Don't disappoint me. I could have just gone to the mines. Could have just left the city, killed your mother, killed the demons, actually got on with my life. But I'm wasting it here, just for you, Fabrizio." I end my turn.
Okay. Escalation up to 4. Fabrizio, it's hard for him to look a bit more upset than he does at the moment. So, Pearson, it is your turn.
Hey, Ken, just give me a second. I'm gonna roll 1d3.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say Cole's 1, King's 2, Finn's 3. 1. Okay. I'm fully prepared to accept any in-character decisions, Cole. It's all good. But I'm going to just roleplay this just a little bit here. It's not every day that you look in the mind of a goddess, and it's not every day that your feelings of love for your family and everything kind of literally protect you from one of your biggest fears.
Mm-hmm.
So with this, looking over at the enraged Cole, Pearson will go over, and now I like to think that he is fully aware of the situation and what Fabrizio truly fears himself. and he sees his companion in anger and rage, feelings that he feels often. And he'll simply hug Cole. A simple, sweet action. No words, no anything. First time he's shown any actual physical affection to anyone other than his wife and kids. To Cole. Boom. Done.
Perfect.
Odie, drop mic. Just kidding. All right, I'm done.
I'm gonna have to wait until my turn, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay. Keen.
All right. Now my thoughts shift a bit towards, questioning, doubting, trying to figure out why I ever, feared this man in the first place. I was drunk. I mean, sure, he could have killed me. He was really close to killing me. But it's going to be a lot harder now that I'm a dragon. So, doubt. Doubt
Okay.
or confidence?
Pick one.
You know what? Let's go with confidence.
Okay. That is going to be no attack bonus, so the penalty
Okay.
of -4.
All right. And I'm attacking this guy.
All right.
So. Doot. Ah, pff.
Well, that'll
Wow.
end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, and with the constant chiding of Dwellin, Fabrizzo says, "Enough!" And with that, the last form of whatever you guys are seeing when you see that form, oh, lucky Finn, explodes, and in a great ball of flame. And this attack is going to hit everyone who's nearby, which Finn is just out of reach. Finn and Baby Junior. This is going to be versus your physical defense. 17. Oh my god. Okay, 15 damage to each as you take like a lot less than it would have been. As you guys just are believing it's not happening to you.
God, I'm hugging coal and fire. All of it is happening.
That's so romantic.
Draw the police and don't say, well, I mean, you could have just at least let my other companions kill him. I mean, if you're going to put us through the entire thing anyway. That was a 4-on-5 right there. You do realize you failed that, right? I thought you could control an entire city full of minds and manipulate them to do your bidding.
Okay. Cole, I'm going to give you a chance to react first before anything else happens.
My turn?
Mm-hmm. Basically, consider this moment out of combat because there are no combatants on the field that you can touch.
Oh, if we're like officially out of combat, I have to do this anyway. But still in Berserk, this man that I've known for a while runs up to me and hugs me, and almost immediately, there was definitely a cooldown period. He's going to drop this spear that he was taking out flimsily onto his back and have it roll to the ground. And he's going to hug back and remember all the good times. And I was going to get into a lot of that, but I think we can move that along. But on top of that, I was going to do recovery, but I'm going to have to do that anyway.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, everyone, again, consider this a quick rest.
Woo.
Where you can use recoveries if you need to.
Yeah, I'll use one.
All right. And because Fabrizzo is ranting while this is going on, he's saying, "You want to play hard. You want to act tough. Fine. I am the Dream Master. I have done this for centuries. Do not act so tough." And in front of each of you, and all of you can see this, but one is appearing in front of each of you. Hang on a second. Let me move things into position real quick before I reveal stuff. Another apparition starts to appear in front of each one of you. And it's going to be the same thing. You are all seeing the same person each time. So, give me a sec. Let me move all these to the right layer. Arises in front of you, in front of Dwalin, and in front of everyone from what Dwalin can see. King Vamgalir appears. In front of Keen, Olivia, in all her beautiful splendor, appears. In front of Cole, Pearson's youngest daughter appears. In front of Pearson, Carla. And in front of Finn, Philette. And he says, Fabrizio said, hang on one second. Let in Kitty, who's being annoying. He says, fine. Maybe going with your fears wasn't the way to win. But now, watch as your love destroys you. And with that, everyone, the mental assault increases along with the shock of who you're facing. It's going to be a -6 unless, again, like you do what you have been doing. So as Fabrizio redoubles the assault and basically pulls out just a dick move.
Fabrizio uses dick move.
It's super effective. All right, Pearson, it is your turn.
Oh, my wife's here. I gotta move from Huggles to Cole to Huggles to Carla. I love you.
Oh,
Attack roll for hugs.
yeah. Okay,
No,
is
I
this
don't want to attack her. I want to hug her.
so? This is what he does. All right, then I'm going to
Yeah.
do this. Carla takes an attack of opportunity on you.
Sure. My wife
Right.
would never hurt me.
All right, so 27 versus AC.
Oh, I guess your math says that hits, but Carla would never hurt me.
The image, the apparition of Carla does 20 damage to you and says, Pearson, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It wasn't real, so it's fine.
I think we broke Inferno.
Yep. I don't know how to play Pearson anymore. It's only this hippie now.
Keen,
That's the power
it's-
of love.
it's your turn.
Wait, do I still get to hug her though?
Oh, yes, you do hug her.
Okay,
She
good.
she
Oh,
she
sweet.
attacks you
All
while you
right.
do that, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. It's a love tab. All right,
Mhm.
done.
Yeah. Keen will do something similar.
Okay.
But he will be feeling all the emotions that he feels for her. The overwhelming love. And he'll try and hug her.
Okay.
Hugs for everyone. Everyone hug your partner.
Actually, I should have, and I did forget to do this, Pearson. I forgot to subtract because you were obviously feeling love, but it would have hit even with the subtraction. So give me a second. So this is an attack of opportunity against Keen. That's a 25 versus AC.
That's gonna hit.
She is going to stab you with a dagger and do 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And she says kind of the same thing. Keen, get back from me, please. And with that, it is the monster's turns. So, Olivia, we'll do her first, is, as she says that, Keen, get back from me, please, she continues her assault on you with the dagger. 21 versus AC.
Not gonna hit.
All right, that is a miss. Olivia tries to, still crying and saying that she's sorry, attempts to stab Pearson with the dagger as he
I
hugs
have a
her.
question for you.
Mhm.
Since I'm hugging her,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't that count as me grappling with her? If you know what I mean.
See, I was trying to think about
Can't
that.
move her hands around.
Yes. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm giving her a small penalty to attack because she cannot move her hands around. She's attacking with a dagger, though, so she doesn't need to move much. So it is harder, but this is not
Okay.
Carla. 24 versus AC.
She stabs like Carla.
Oh well, that's 20 points of damage, sir.
Uh-huh.
I don't even want to know.
Okay.
All right, Cole, Pearson's youngest. Danielle, right?
The youngest?
Youngest.
Yes.
Yes, because I always mix it up between that one and one I will not mention because I will.
Samantha.
Yes. No. I always call her a different name.
Oh, gotcha.
She cries and says, "Please don't hurt me." And actually,
She stabs you.
as no, as she puts her hands up in front of her, and from the palms of her hands, a bolt of lightning shoots forth, and this is going to attack your physical defense, Cole.
All right.
20 versus physical defense.
That hits.
All right, that is going to be 22 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
All right, Finn, Follette is coming at you with her daggers, and she is saying, "Finn, I'm so sorry. Finn, stop me." And that's the end of her turn.
Cool.
And then finally, Vamgalir is in front of Dwalin and says, "You were supposed to protect me," as he brings his hammer down towards Dwalin.
That hits.
Okay, that is going to be 24 points of damage.
Got it.
All right. And when they all attack, Fabrizzo laughs and snaps his fingers. And all of a sudden, the entire scene shifts. Everything around you seems to swirl into a sense of... hang on a second. There we
We're
go.
lucky he didn't turn it into a bedroom where things would have gotten X-rated.
Let's do it.
It turns into visions from the group's past, as if he's pulling these places out of your mind to confuse and distract you. You feel and see and look as though you're standing in the church where you all first adventured together, except for Dwalin, who's not sure where this is. All right, it's Finn's turn.
All right. Finn will actually kind of have like this peaceful look on her face, oddly enough, and she'll just think back to what her uncle told her and think of Follette in what was it, like a flower shop or yeah, think of that.
So it's an emotion of, or a thought of, a peace?
Yeah.
Contentment? Okay. That is no penalty to attack rolls.
Okay.
That is still a miss, though.
But I can again.
Yes, you can. Oh, wow. That is a hit. However, it's an odd, so you don't get a second attack, but that is still 32 points of damage.
Wow.
Nicely done. Hang on a second. So 32.
You can still do a second attack.
No, she can't. 'Cause
She
that
can't.
second one's odd. Oh!
for encounter.
She does have...
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is considered a new encounter, and you haven't used it yet anyway. So if you choose, you still have that option.
Wait, what? What?
Your
was I about-
feet.
Your feet?
I thought that it was only if I.
Roll an odd.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you roll an odd.
Okay, remember
use that
you
feat.
rolled a 2 the first time, so what you were doing
Yeah.
was re-rolling that, not using a second attack. When you use 2 weapons, it's a rare thing. It generally doesn't come into play that much, and the fact that it's coming into play twice for you so quickly, if you roll a natural 2, you get to re-roll because you're using 2 weapons.
What?
Yeah. It's like
It
what I
almost
did,
never
too.
comes into play.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
the
2
second
means an automatic reroll for you.
right, the 2 just means an automatic re-roll. So this one that you hit with was technically just a re-roll of your first attack.
Oh. Okay, but I can't do a second attack because it's odd.
Unless you choose to use your feet, correct?
But I can use my feet?
You can use your feet because it was odd, yeah.
It was odd.
Oh my god. This is like mind blowing. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, it's mind blowing because of the 2. I know. Oh my god! Jeez, so you very, very peacefully cut down Follette.
Peace. What? Let's say that sentence again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am at peace.
Oh my
I'm at peace
No,
murdering you, my sister.
Okay.